Welcome to year one. Today, we're super happy to have Petra Elmendorff with us. Welcome, dear.
Thank you so much, Ellie. I'm glad it all works out. There's something funky sometimes with the website, with the internet. So I'm happy to be here. Thank you.
So are we to have you here with us. Welcome, everybody.
Welcome, everybody. Yes, good to see you. Not to see you, but to know that you're all there. It's super.
Indeed, indeed. Lots of people entering the room from all over the world.
I love this. I love this so much. I'm so happy you're all connecting. My heart is opening. Thank you so much for joining.
Such a pleasure.
Thank you. So you think I should start, Ellie?
Yes, dear. What would you like to share with us today?
So today I like to work on spirit for many reasons. But I thought we're going to do something for the sixth step and the fifth step by simply first opening up our 26, which is at the side of the shoulder blade, which is the last of the safety energy locks. And we will do the ring with the ring finger. We did that before, but it's always good to go back to this. So we have a thumb ring finger.
Ring or little finger?
Yeah, it's the little finger. The ring is the next one. So we have the thumb and the little finger, and we relax into the vibration of fire, of the element of fire. And this is especially energizing the so-called fifth steps. If you are not familiar to our terminology, the depths is just a level of vibration, a level of consciousness. And by just having a ring with that little finger, the little finger harmonizes the element fire. And let's just become comfortable. And I'm just putting my hand down and relax into it. If you don't have to go all the way to the side of the shoulder blade, you can just gently just touch this area if that's more comfortable for you. So we are relaxing into the spirit of fire. And fire is extremely important as it keeps our inner connection to the source strong. This is the fifth steps fire, meaning direct connection to the heart. And we might just close our eyes for a moment and reconnect to the heart and just become aware of what is your intention or what is the spirit right now. How is it? How are you? We are living in very extreme times, wonderful times on one level, challenging times on other levels. And our GPS will be the heart, because on the surface level, nothing is safe anymore. Nothing is secure in the sense of everything is shifting. And if we want to navigate through these times, it's good to have a strong spirit. In the old Egypt teachings, they say in the heart we have our ethics and our conscience. So we remember what is really true. And the heart itself has a huge neurological field. It has its own little brain. In fact, we know from our teachings that the heart function energy connects to the brain and influences the thinking, influences awareness and consciousness. So opening up the 26 is like the icing on the cake of all the safety energy logs, it's the 26 complete, a memory of perfection, a memory of where we all come from. Remember who you are, and let that be your guide, your guidance for whatever the next steps would be in your life. And just feel the connection between the heart and the little finger. There's all along the side of the line of the little finger is where the organ flow is running, is having its pathway. So we're energizing that. But we're also opening up the chest with the 26. And if you feel there is a connection with your little finger and this center here, we can move to the next step, which would be same procedure. We take the thumb and we connect it to the fingertip of the ring finger. Now, on a very different level, we will reach the 6 steps fire. It's a fire again, yet it's a fire of a higher vibration even. We sometimes call it also the primordial fire. It's the principle of fire. It's closest to spirit that we can be on this depth level. And there's something about this 6th depth that, first of all, it is like a protector or like a protector of the heart. So whatever heart affairs, whatever stuff is going on with the heart, if the 6 steps is involved, you have a straight connection, I just want to say to heaven, but to the source. And in this 6 steps vibration is where we are in touch with like our deepest motivation in life. Like if I would ask you at the end of your journey, do you or did you live your dream? Did you fulfill or engage in your deepest heart's desire? Because on that level, on the 6 steps, we are creating the desire for life, but in a sense of our deepest thrive, our deepest motivation for why am I here? What is my contribution? Where's my flame? And I find that right now in this time is extremely important to return to the essence of, if I just go as deep as I can, why am I here? What do I live for? I mean, I'm sorry that I could just place this big question here, but this is like a little reminder of, if I find my red thread, if I find that particular deep motivation, everything else can fall into place and make sense. So there is purpose. There's something like purpose that I can remember with this 6 steps vibration. So what we are actually doing here, these are the first 2 steps of a routine, of a sequence, we call the 26 sequence, Safety Energy Log 26. We are holding 6 steps at the level of the organ flows, as this is the transition point between the diaphragm flame, right, and into the umbilicus. And at the same time, we are holding the 26, which is of the vibration of the 5th steps, yet it is the door to the 6 steps. So we are combining both fires. So spirit and purpose, engagement and motivation, contribution, service. These are all words that relate here. My part in the bigger picture. And we can just relax into this. Maybe you remember, or you have an idea, or maybe it takes a bit. Doesn't matter. It's just good to give some space for this. Space for the spirit. And it does really open up the arms as I become quiet and tune into my own body. I can feel the relaxation, my wings. I love this. It's so easy. It's so unpretentious, and you can just do it everywhere. It even looks socially good. It might look good with a mask too, you know. Maybe I should teach with a mask. No, I'm sorry. Okay, so let's do the other side because we need 2 wings to fly. So I grab with my left hand, my right 26. And again, we are starting first opening the fire of the heart. And this is transition point. The tip of the little finger is the transition between the heart function energy and becoming the small intestine energy on the level of the organ flows. Altogether though, if you're just holding the little finger, you are with the heart, you are with the fire. And, you know, just imagine again how the energetic heart and the physical heart get energized just by this. Remember, spirit. See, Mars is a planet that we associate with the fire element. I mean, you know, every element has many, many different associations. And in this sense, in terms of the relationship to the notion depth, it's Mars. So Mars is not just hiding behind something and wait that somebody else is picking up the torch. You know, now it's time everybody's torch is counting. So Mars is saying, I'm ready. I just, you know, I'm the torch keeper. I'm the torch holder. I have something to share. I have something to give. And that brings me to something else I love about fire. It is passionate. It's not lukewarm. It's not cool. It has passion for its deepest ethics. It has passion for its purpose. And this is all just, you know, a memory we activating. When we work with these energy centers, in this case, the 26, and we're working with these particular special, you know, positions, there is purpose in the positions. And in this case, we are activating the memory. We are downloading an energy that reminds us of purpose. Personal purpose. It's not a general constitution. It's a personal purpose. You, as an individual, your beautiful heart is counted. And just feel this. Let's all feel this. So many beautiful hearts. I love that you all join me in this. I love that we can do this together and remind us of these strengths we have. In the 5 steps, we have a perfect life power. We are perfect. We don't have to be somebody else. We don't have to prove anything to anybody. We can just be ourselves because this is how we are and who we are, and that's our beauty. When I look at my hand like this, I just suddenly have the feeling I have a flower in my hand. Okay, we go to the next step, which is touching the fingertip of the ring finger. And again, on that level of fire, we will be holding the 6 steps vibration, meaning primordial fire, moving in a sense a bit vibrationally higher, because the 5th steps is included in the 6 steps. The 6 steps is all inclusive. And on the 6 steps, we are coming close to the deep meaning of life. For everybody's different. Again, what did I come here for? Even if there is no concrete answer, or you say, well, I have no idea, I have to figure it out. It's not about figuring it out. It's about allowing that question to percolate, to come to work with you. And someday my purpose and my deepest meaning is one thing, and maybe at other times there's something else showing up, and that's how it is. Yet, in terms of moving through challenges, insecurities, openings, bardos, this is the GPS. This is the navigation. This is the star guiding the sailor in the ocean. This is our orientation. The only orientation that really counts is the connection to the spirit, to the heart, and what really matters to us. So let's just breathe into this. And I'm closing my eyes now for a few moments, because I love to just let those images flow through me. The associations that also, as I talk to you, I talk to myself. Of course, I'm listening to my own words, and I feel a process. I feel like, yes, okay, let's see what comes up, what wants to pass through. And sink deeper in it, and allow even that to show you more. It's a guidance. And sometimes it's just a subtle cloud of love that moves through us. And sometimes we have a real clarity about a big vision. See, the heart and the fire, especially the heart flow, works with the eyes. Not just that you can see clearly, but also that you can have vision. A vision that is beyond the mind. It's not logical. The heart is not logical. It has its own intelligence, has its own code. So the 5th and the 6th steps together, powerful. Powerful passion, dignity, strength. Victory is the word that relates here, not in a sense of over something outside of ourselves. The fire is the victory of the light over the darkness, the realization and memory that darkness is illusion. Light is what is ruling. And now I like at the end just go to the prayer position. So we can feel the left and the right side joining in the center. Just feel how your arms feel, how the energy in the chest feels. And we can join our hands in the center in the prayer position. Again, the 6 steps, as it is also the main central, is activated. And we are centered in our heart. I'm so grateful for all of you. I'm grateful for everybody who is working on consciousness right now. I'm happy that we have the tool to meet like this. And I hope I see you again.
Thank you so much, Petra, for a lovely session.
Thank
So
you.
deep. I feel like just going into meditation right now and giving time just to be. Thank you so
Exactly.
much.
Exactly. Thank you.
So we'll be back with We Are One on Monday.
Okay.
Thank you very much for joining us. Until next time. Bye, Petra. Thank you all.